chemical properties of boron. Okay, boron is the only non-metal in this group and is less reactive. However, it shows the reactivity at higher temperature. Many of its compounds are electron deficient. Electron deficient means an element which having less number of electrons and has unusual type of covalent bonding, which is due to the smaller size. Smaller size of element is nothing but the very less distance between the nucleus and the outermost electron, and high ionization energy and similarity in electronegativity with carbon and hydrogen. Next is the formation of metal borate. Formation of metal borate, it will ask in a 2 mark question in public examination. Many metals except alkali metals form a borates with real formula Mx and Py. M stands for metal and B stands for boron. Okay. Here X stands for number of metals which is linked in a metal borate, and Y stands for number of boron. Okay. Here the range of X is nothing but up to 11 and the range of Y is up to 66 or higher than that. Let's see direct combination of boron with metal. Okay. If you add the metal direct to the boron, it will give the metal borates, that is nothing but Mx and Pu. Okay. For example, chromium is a metal. And boron stands for B. B stands for boron. The N in front of boron is nothing but indicate that number of borons. Okay. If you add chromium and boron together, if you heat this combination up to 1500 Kelvin degrees Celsius, it will give the chromium borate. Okay, this is called as a metal borate. This is the reaction of direct combination. Direct reaction occurs between the chromium and boron in front of the temperature. If you heat this method, if you heat this component up to 1500 Kelvin, you will get the chromium borate. Okay. Let's see the reduction of boron trihalide. Reduction of boron trichloride with a metal assisted by the dihydrogen gives a metal borates. If you reduce the metal borates boron trichloride with a metal assisted by the dihydrogen gives a metal borates. Here boron trichloride will be used in presence of tungsten. Okay. The symbol of tungsten is nothing but a W. BCl is nothing but boron trichloride. In presence of tungsten, W stands for tungsten. Okay, W stands for tungsten. If you heat this mixture up to 1500 Kelvin, in presence of hydrogen, because reaction is takes place, so you have to add hydrogen. Okay, the compound will be formed as a tungsten borate along with the chlorine and hydrochloric acid. Okay, let's see the formation of hydrides. Boron does not react readily with hydrogen. However, it forms a variety of hydrides called as a borane. The simplest borane is nothing but diborane B2S6. Please mark it. It will ask in a 1 mark question in public examination. The simplest structure of borane is nothing but diborane B2S6. Other larger boranes can be prepared from diborane. Treatment of gaseous boron trifluoride with sodium hydride around 450 Kelvin gives a diborane. To prevent a subsequent pyrolysis, the product diborane is tapped immediately. Here the reaction occurs between the boron trifluoride and sodium hydride. If you heat the mixture of at 450 Kelvin, you will get the diborane. See the reaction between the boron trifluoride BF3 in presence of sodium hydride NaH. Okay, if you heat this mixture up to 450 Kelvin, you will get the product of diborane B2S6 is nothing but diborane along with the elimination of sodium chloride. Okay, after that you can balance the equation. Okay, you have to add 2 before the boron difluoride and you have to add 6 before the sodium hydride, and here also you have to add the 6 before the sodium chloride. Okay, this is a formation of diborane. In public examination, the question will be how will you prepare diborane? Okay, let's see formation of boron trihalide. How will you form the boron trihalide? If you add the boron with the halogens, it will produce as a boron trihalide. Halide is nothing but halogens, nothing but fluorine, bromine, iodine. Okay, boron combined with halogen to form a boron trihalide at higher temperature. If you want to prepare the boron trihalide, you have to heat the temperature. You have to heat the mixture at very high temperature. This is a boron. Okay. If you add the boron along with oxygen, along with halogens, you will get the boron trihalide. That is nothing but BX3. X stands for. Listen here. X stands for chlorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine, and something. Okay. Let's. Boron combined with halogen to form a boron trihalides at higher temperature. Okay. Here you have to add the halogens. If the reaction occurs between the two components, the product will be called as a boron trihalide. If you take the example of boron and chlorine molecule, if you heat this mixture, you will get the product of boron trichloride. After that, you can balance the reaction. Okay. Next formation of the boron trinitrate. Boron nitrate. Boron burns with the nitrogen at a high temperature to form a boron nitrate. Boron burns with a nitrogen. Okay. Boron burns with a nitrogen at a higher temperature. It will form a boron nitrate. The formula of boron nitrate is nothing but Bn. B stands for boron and N stands for nitrogen. Okay. If you want to get this product, you have to burn the boron along with the nitrogen. Okay, at higher temperature. Here the boron will burn with the nitrogen at a higher temperature. At higher temperature to be the product of boron nitrate. Okay, this is triangle shape is nothing but indicates the temperature. Yes. Formation of oxides. Oxides is nothing but a compound which contains the oxygen group. Okay, when a boron is heated with oxygen around 900 Kelvin, it forms its oxide. If the boron reacts with oxygen, in presence of higher temperature is nothing but 900 Kelvin, it will form a boron oxide. B2O3 is nothing but boron oxide. B2O3 is nothing but boron oxide. Okay. Formation of boron trihalide, formation of boron nitrate, and formation of boron oxide. Okay. It will be asking a 2 mark question in public examination. Please note it down. Let's see. Reaction with acid and alkali. If you react the boron with acid, what will happen? And if you react the boron with acid, what will happen? An alkali. Halo acid have no reaction with boron. However, boron reacts with oxidizing acid such as a sulfuric acid and nitric acid and forms a boric acid. The formula of boric acid is nothing but H3BO3. This is called as a boric acid. If you add the boron to the sulfuric acid or any other acid, you will get the product of boric acid. If the reaction occurs between the boron and any acid, the reaction occurs boron or any acid. Here you can take boron and any acid you can take sulfuric acid H2SO4. The reaction occurs between the boron and sulfuric acid. The product will be formed as a boric acid H3BO3. H3BO3 is nothing but boric acid along with the elimination of sulfur dioxide. After that you can balance the reaction. Okay, no need to balance the reaction before the reaction is completed. After the reaction completed, then only you have to balance it. Okay, let's see. With the boron react with the alkali, nothing but a base. Alkali is nothing but base. All the alkalis are bases, but not all the bases are alkalis. It means that a bases which dissolve in a water molecule. Some of the bases which dissolve in a water molecule, those bases are called as alkalis. Okay, some of the bases which is not dissolved in a water molecule, that bases are not called as alkali. Alkali means water soluble bases. Okay, alkali means water soluble bases. Alkali means water soluble bases. Water soluble bases like a sodium hydroxide. Okay, like a sodium hydroxide. Here, the reaction occurs between the boron and alkali like a sodium hydroxide, and the product will be formed as a sodium borate. Na3BO3 is nothing but a sodium borate. Na3BO3 is nothing but sodium borate along with the elimination of hydrogen gas, H2 gas. After that, you can balance the reaction. Okay, this is called as alkali because sodium hydroxide is readily dissolved in the water molecule. Okay, the bases which is dissolved in the water molecule, it is called as alkalis, and the bases which does not dissolve in the water molecule, that is not called as a alkali. Okay, Let's see the uses of boron. Boron has a capacity to absorb neutrons. Hence, its isotope is used to moderator in nuclear reactors. Please note it down the uses of boron. It will ask me a 2 mark question or 3 mark question in public examination. Amorphous boron is used as a rocket fuel igniter. Amorphous boron is nothing but the allotrope of boron. Okay, another allotropic form of boron. Boron is essential for the cell walls of plants. Compounds of boron have many applications. For example, eye drops, antiseptic, washing powders, etc. contains a boric acid and borax. In the manufacture of Pyrex glasses, boric oxide is used. It will ask me one more question. In the manufacture of Pyrex glasses, which compound is used? Like this, it will be asked. Okay. Let's see the borax. Borax. The formula of borax is nothing but N2B4O7.10H2. This is called as a borax. It will be asked in a 3 mark question. The question will be like, how will you prepare the borax? Borax is a sodium salt of tetraboric acid. It is obtained from a colmate ore by boiling a solution with sodium carbonate. Colmate, the formula of colmate is nothing but Ca2B6O11. It is called as a colmate. Borax. It will be asked a 3 mark question. The question will be like, how will you prepare the borax? Okay. Borax is a sodium salt of tetraboric acid. It is obtained from colmate ore by boiling its solution with sodium carbonate. The formula of colmate is nothing but Ca2B6O11. This is called as a colmate. Okay. This is called as a colmate. If you boil this colmate in presence of sodium carbonate, nothing but the formula of sodium carbonate, NaCO3. This is called as a sodium carbonate along with water molecules. The reaction occurs between the sodium carbonate and water molecule, along with the water molecule and the colmate. The product will be called as a borax. The formula of borax is nothing but Ne2B4 and O7. This is called as a borax along with the calcium carbonate and calcium hydroxide. Calcium carbonate CaCO3 and calcium hydroxide CaOH plus. CaOH plus. Okay, this is called as the reaction of borax. How do you prepare boron? Question asked like this. You have to write this reaction. Okay, let's. Borax is not there. Then the page number 34. Borax is normally formulated as a Na2B4O7.10H2. Okay, because borax contains the water molecule. So in the formula 10H2 will become. But it contains the tetranuclear units B4O5 at OH4. This form is known as a prismatic form. Please note it down. In compulsory question, public examination, the question will be like, write a notes about a prismatic form. Borax is nothing but a prismatic form. Borax also exists in 2 other forms, namely Joule and octahedral borax. The allotrope of borax is nothing but a Joule or octahedral borax. The formula of Joule is nothing but a Na2B4O7.5H2O and borax plus. And borax plus, the formula of borax plus is nothing but Na2B4 and O7. Joule or octahedral borax and borax plus. Okay, let's see the properties. Borax is a basic in nature and its solution in hot water is alkaline, dissociate into a boric acid and sodium hydroxide. If you add the borax into water molecule, the reaction occurs between the water molecule and borax. The product will be formed as boric acid along with the sodium hydroxide is alkyl. Okay. If the reaction occurs between the borax and water molecule, if you add the borax in water molecule, the product will be formed as a boric acid along with the alkyl. Okay. Na2B4O7 along with the water molecule H2O. The reaction occurs between these 2 components to make a product of boric acid H3BO3 along with sodium hydroxide, nothing but alkyl. After that you can balance the reaction. Okay. Let's see. On heating it forms the transparent borax beads. On heating, if you heat the borax Na2B4O7 dot 10H2O, if you heat the borax, the water is completely removed from the borax to form a Na2B4O7. It is called as a borax beads. Afterwards, the temperature will goes off to the high temperature. The product will be called as a sodium borate, NaBO2. Okay. If you heat the borax, Na2B4O7.10H2O. If you heat this mixture, the 10H2O will goes off. The remaining borax will be formed the Na2B4O7 without any water molecule. Afterwards, it will give the sodium borate, NaBO2, along with the elimination of boron oxide B2O2. Okay, let's see. Borax reacts with acid to form a sparingly soluble boric acid. If the borax reacts with acid, it will give the boric acid. Okay. The acids will be taken as a sulfuric acid or nitric acid or hydrochloric acid. Both acids you can take. Okay. If reaction occurs between the borax and any other acid like sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, and nitric acid, the product will be formed as a boric acid. Okay. When treated with ammonium chloride, forms a boron nitrate. If the borax is treated with ammonium chloride, the formula of borax is nothing but a B2N6O7. It is called as a borax Na2B4O7. Okay, Na2B4O7. Okay, this is called as a borax. If you heat the borax along with the ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, the product will be formed as a sodium chloride and along with the boron nitrate and boric oxide and OH2. Okay, the product will be formed as a boron nitrate. This is called as a boron nitrate, and along with the elimination of NaCl and boric oxide B2O3 and along with the elimination of the water molecule. This is a reaction which you take the borax along with the ammonium chloride. Okay, let's see uses of borax. Please make it note, because the use of borax is called you will ask in a 3-mark question in public examination. Borax is used for identification of colored metal ions. It is used to identify the metal ion which is colored. Okay. The second point is nothing but the manufacture of optical borosilicate glass, enamels and glasses of pottery. The third point is nothing but it is also used as a flux in metallurgy and also act as a preservative. Borax is used to act as a preservative. Okay. Next we see the boric acid. The formula of boric acid is nothing but H3BO3 or BOH trace. Both are same. Okay. Next we see the boric acid. Next we see the boric acid. The formula of boric acid is nothing but H3BO3 or BOH trace. Both are same. This is all as boric acid. First we see the preparation of boric acid. Boric acid can be extracted from borax and coalmate. If you add together the coalmate and borax, the resultant product is nothing but boric acid. Coalmate. The formula of coalmate is nothing but Ca2B6O11. Ca2B6O11 is nothing but coalmate. Okay, it's nothing but coalmate, and along with that compound of borax, that is nothing but Na2B4O7. This is called as a borax. If the reaction occurs between the borax and coalmate, the resultant product will be like boric acid can be extracted from borax and coalmate. Okay, boric acid can be extracted from borax and coalmate. If the reaction occurs between the coalmate and the sulfuric acid along with the sulfur dioxide, sulfuric acid along with the sulfur dioxide, sulfuric acid along with the sulfur dioxide, the result product will be called as a boric acid. That is nothing but H3BO3 along with the elimination of water, calcium bisulfate plus calcium bisulfate, CaHSO4 twice, CaH SO4 twice. Okay. SO3 twice. SO3 twice. Huh? If your reaction occurs between the borax and sulfuric acid along with the water molecule, the product will be formed as a boric acid. If the reaction occurs between the borax Na2B4O7 along with the acid, the name of acid is nothing but H2SO4 sulfuric acid along with the water molecule, the product will be formed as a boric acid H3BO3 along with the elimination of water sodium sulfate. That the formula of sodium sulfate is nothing but Na2SO4. Okay, in the public examination, the question will be asked how will you prepare boric acid from chlorate or how will you prepare boric acid from a borax. Okay, let's see the properties of boric acid. Boric acid is a colorless transparent crystal. It is a very weak monobasic acid and it accepts a hydroxyl ion rather than donating the proton. If you add the boric acid into a water, the product will form as a H3O plus and BOH4. It reacts with sodium hydroxide to form a sodium metaborate and sodium tetraborate. Sodium metaborate. If you add the sodium hydroxide to a borate, it will form both the compound of sodium metaborate and sodium tetraborate. The formula of sodium metaborate is nothing but NaBO2. It is called as a sodium metaborate. NaBO2. And sodium tetraborate is nothing but Na2B4O7. That is nothing but borax. Na2B4O7. But a borax. Okay. Next action of it. If you had the action of it, if you heat the boric acid up to 373 Kelvin, the product will become as a HBO2. Boric acid when heated at 373 Kelvin, it gives a metaboric acid, and at 413 Kelvin, it gives a tetraboric acid. When heated here into hot, it gives a boric anhydride, which is a glassy mass. Boric acid is when heated up to 373 Kelvin, it will give a metaboric acid. The formula of metaboric acid is nothing but HBO2. It is nothing but metaboric acid. The compound will be formed when the boric acid is heated up to 373 Kelvin. Okay. This compound will be formed when the boric acid is heated up to 373 Kelvin. Next, it gives a tetraboric acid. If we heat the boric acid up to 413 Kelvin, it gives a tetraboric acid. It's nothing but H2B4O7. H2B4O7 is nothing but tetraboric acid. H2B4O7 is nothing but tetraboric acid. If you heat the more, if you apply the more heat on boric acid, it will give the product of what a glassy mass, nothing but a boric anhydride. Gives a boric anhydride which is called as a glassy mass. Okay, B2O3. Next action of ammonia. The formula of ammonia is nothing but NH3. Fusion of urea with boric acid in its atmosphere of ammonia at 800 to 1100 Kelvin, it gives a boron nitrate. If we heat the boric acid along with the ammonia, it will give the boron nitrate. Okay, action of heat. This is called as action of heat. This is called as action of ammonia. Action of ammonia is nothing but if you reaction occurs between the boric acid H3BO3 along with ammonia. The formula of ammonia is nothing but NH3. The product will come as a boron nitrate along with the elimination of water molecule. Boron nitrate along with the elimination of water molecule. Nothing but this two. After that, you can balance the reaction. Okay, no need to balance the reaction when the reaction is carried out. Okay, after the completion of reaction, you should balance the reaction. You should balance the reaction. That is something but you have to take the same amount of product, same amount of reactant and the same amount of product. Okay, the number of elements should be same in a reactant and product. The number of same elements, if you take the hydrogen, the same number of hydrogen will be there which is in a reactant cell. Okay, let's see. When boric acid or borate salt is heated with ethyl alcohol, the formula of ethyl alcohol is nothing but C2H5OH. When boric acid and borate salt is heated with ethyl alcohol in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, an ester trialkyl borate is formed. Ester trialkyl borate. Trialkyl borate nothing but a boron contains 3 ethoxy group. Okay. The vapor of this ester burns with a green edge flame and this reaction is used to identify the presence of borate. This reaction is used to identify the presence of borate. Please mark it. This reaction is used to identify the presence of borate. Okay. If the reaction occurs between the boric acid H3BO3 along with the compound of ethyl alcohol. The formula of ethyl alcohol is nothing but C2H5OH. C2H5OH. If you heat this mixture, the product will be formed as a trialkyl borate. Trialkyl borate nothing but BOC2H5 along with the elimination of water molecule. Okay. Yes. Note the trialkyl borate on reaction with sodium hydrate in tetrahydrofuran to form a coordination compound NaBH(OH) which act as a powerful reducing agent. Formation of boron trifluoride. Boric acid reacts with calcium fluoride in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. It gives the boron trifluoride. If the reaction occurs between the calcium difluoride, sulfuric acid and boric acid, they result in the formation of calcium sulfate, boron trifluoride and along with the water molecule. Formation of boron trifluoride. Formation of boron trifluoride, that is nothing but BF3. How will you prepare boron trifluoride? BF3. The reaction occurs between the calcium fluoride, the formula of calcium fluoride nothing but CaF2 and boric acid nothing but H3BO3 along with the compound of water sulfuric acid. If the three components occurs involved in a reaction between two together, the product will be called as a boron trifluoride. This is the main compound from the reaction BF3 along with the elimination of calcium sulfate and water molecule. Calcium sulfate and water molecule. After that you can balance the reaction. Okay. This is the reaction used to prepare the boron trifluoride. Borons when heated with a soda ash nothing but a sodium carbonate, Na2CO3 nothing but soda ash. If you react, then reaction occurs between the soda ash and borax. The product will be produced as a borax. It's nothing but a Na2B4O7 along with the carbon dioxide and water molecule. Next is the structure of boric acid. It will ask in a 5-mark question. Please make it note. Boric acid has a two-dimensional layered structure. Please see the structure which is given in page number 35, figure 2.2. That is the structure of boric acid. Okay. Boric acid has a two-dimensional layered structure. It consists of a BO3 or 3-. Unit and these are linked to each other by hydrogen bond as shown in a figure 2.2. All the boric acid is linked with the hydrogen bond. The bond occurs between the hydrogen and oxygen, which is given in a figure 2.2. See the use of boric acid. Boric acid is used in the manufacture of pottery glasses, enamels and pigments, and it is used as an antiseptic and as an eye lotion. It is also used in a food preservative. This is the use of boric acid. Next we see the diborane. See the page number of 36. We will see the diborane. Preparation of diborane. As I discussed earlier, diborane can be prepared by the action of metal hydride with boron. This method is used for the industrial production. How will you prepare diborane? The formula of diborane is nothing but B2S6. It is called as a diborane. It will be asked in a 5-mark question. Please make a note. Diborane. The formula of diborane is nothing but B2 and HC. Okay. How will you prepare diborane? As discussed here, diborane can be prepared by the action of metal hydride with boron. Metal hydride with boron. Okay, metal hydride. If the reaction occurs between the metal hydride and the boron, the diborane will be formed as you see in a earlier reaction. Diborane can also be obtained in a small quantities by the reaction of iodine with a sodium borohydride. Diborane also exists in a small quantities, obtained in small quantities by the reaction occurs between the iodine and sodium borohydride. Sodium borohydride is a powerful reducing agent. The formula of sodium borate nothing but NaBH4, sodium borohydride along with the iodine. The product will be formed as a diborane B2S6 along with the elimination of sodium iodide and hydrogen gas H2. Okay. Let's see. On heating magnesium bromide with HCl, the mixture of volatile boranes are obtained. On heating with the mixture of magnesium borate and hydrochloric acid. On heating with the mixture of magnesium bromide, Mg3B2 and with hydrochloric acid, the product will be formed is called as a diborane B2S6. In this reaction, heating is occurs. Okay, if you heat the mixture of magnesium boride and hydrochloric acid, the product will be formed as a diborane and B2S6. Along with the reaction of the reaction occurs between the B4H10, it is called as a higher borane, and H2. The reaction occurs between the two molecules to form a diborane B2H6. Okay. Boranes are colorless dimagnetic compounds with low thermal stability. Diborane gas at room temperature with a sweet smell, and it is extremely toxic gas. Diboranes are extremely toxic. It is also highly reactive at high temperature. It forms a higher borane separating hydrogen gas. The box which is given in the page number 36, it is called as higher borane. How will you prepare the higher borane? Higher borane, that is nothing but will contain the high number of boron and hydrogen. Okay. The higher boranes are formed by heating the boron step by step. Diboranes react with water and alkali to give a boric acid, and the metaborane separately. Please make it down there. Reaction which is given in a page of 36 in the box. Okay, how will you prepare diborane? B5H11 and B4H10, B10H14, B5H9, B5H9. It is called as higher borane. If you heat the boranes, at longer it will give the product of higher borane. Okay, diborane react with the water and alkali to give a boric acid and metaborane respectively. B2S6 reaction occurs between the diborane and water molecule. It will give a boric acid. If diborane react with water molecule, it will give a boric acid. B3 H3BO2. H3BO2. This is the formula of boric acid. Okay. Next. And sodium borate. If the reaction occurs between the alkali, there is nothing but sodium hydroxide and diborane and H2O, the product will be formed as a sodium borate. The formula of sodium borate is nothing but NaBO. Okay. Let's see the action of air. At room temperature, pure diborane does not react with air or oxygen, but in impure form it gives a boric oxide B2O3 along with a large amount of heat. Okay. The reaction will not occur at room temperature. The reaction between the diborane and oxygen, the reaction will not occur at room temperature. If you heat that mixture, it readily react to give the boric oxide. At room temperature, diborane and oxygen will not react together at room temperature. If you heat this mixture, it will readily react to give the product of water. Boric oxide is nothing but B2O3. Okay. Along with the elimination of water molecule. Action of air. At room temperature, the pure diborane does not react with air or oxygen, but in impure form it gives a boric oxide like this reaction. Okay, along with the elimination of water molecule. Okay. Diborane react with methyl alcohol to give a trimethyl borate, which we have seen in the earlier reaction. Diborane react with the ethyl alcohol to give a trialkyl borate. This reaction we have already discussed. Next called as hydroboration. It will be asking me 2 more questions. Diborane adds on to alkene and alkynes in a ether solvent at room temperature. This reaction is called as hydroboration and is highly used in a synthetic organic chemistry, especially for anti-Markovnikov addition. Markovnikov rule. See the diborane. See the hydroboration. Please make a note. It will be asking me 2 marks. Okay, hydroboration. Diborane adds on to alkene and alkynes. Alkene means the compound which containing a double bond, and alkyne means the compound containing a triple bond. Okay, alkane in ether solvent at room temperature. This reaction is called as a hydroboration and is highly used in a synthetic organic chemistry, especially for anti-Markovnikov. The reaction occurs between the diborane and alkyl compound. The alkyl compound nothing but R single bond, CH double bond, CH single bond. This is called as the alkyl compound. The reaction occurs between this alkyl compound and diborane, B2H6. The product will be formed as a trialkyl borate. The formula of the trialkyl borate is but be R single bond CH single bond CH2 or thrice. Okay, this is a compound which is formed after the reaction occurs between the diborane and the alkene compound. Okay, or CH. Next is the reaction with ionic hydrates. Ionic hydrates nothing but a lithium hydrates or a sodium hydrate. If the reaction occurs between the diborane, the reaction occurs between the diborane and ionic hydrates B2S6 and the lithium hydrate LiH or sodium hydrate, the product will be formed as a lithium borohydrate. It is called as a reducing agent LiBH4, and the reaction occurs between the diborane B2S6 and the sodium hydrate. The formula of sodium is nothing but NaH. The product will be formed as a sodium borohydrate NaBH2. NaBH. These two compounds are called as a reducing agents. Okay. This is called as a powerful reducing agents like oxidizing agent, potassium permanganate and potassium chromate. Okay. Next is the reaction with ammonia. When treated with excess ammonia at low temperature, diborane gives a diborane diammonate. On heating with high temperature, it gives a borazole. The reaction occurs between the diborane and ammonia at 153 Kelvin. The product will form as a B2H6.2NH3 or diborane diammonate. On heating at high temperature, gives a borazole. How will you prepare the borazole? The formula of borazole is thing but which is given in a page number of 37. Please make a note. The formula of borazole is thing but B3N3H6 is nothing but the formula of borazole. If the reaction occurs between the diborane B2H6 and ammonia at high temperature, we will give the product of what? Borazole B3N3H6. This is the formula of borazole. Okay, this is the formula of borazole. At higher temperature, reaction occurs between the ammonia, okay, at higher temperature in a closed vessel. Then only the heat will not liberate out the atmosphere. Next is the structure of borane, which is given in page number 2.3. It will be asked in a 5 mark question. Please make a note. In diborane, two BH2 units are linked to by two bridged hydrogen atoms. As in a page number of 37, structure 2.3, see the diborane structure. In diborane, two BH2 units are linked by two bridged hydrogens. Therefore, it has a 8 BH bonds. However, diborane has only 12 valence electrons and are not sufficient to form a normal covalent bonds. The 4 terminal BH bonds are normally covalent bonds, and 2 center 2 electron bond or 2 CE bond. The remaining 4 electrons have to be used for the bridged bonds. That is, 3 center BHB bonds utilize the 2 electrons each. Hence, these bonds are 3 center 3 electron bonds. The bridging hydrogen atoms are in a plane as shown in figure 2.2. In diborane, the boron is a sp3 hybridized orbital. These 3 of the 4 sp3 hybridized orbitals contain a single electron, and the 4th orbital is empty. 2 of the half-filled hybridized orbital of each boron overlap with the 2 hydrogen to form a 4 terminal 2C2A bond, leaving one empty and one half-filled hybridized orbital on each boron. The 3 center 2 electron bonds. BHP bond formation involves the overlap the half-filled hybridized orbital of one boron, the empty hybridized orbital of the other bond, and the other half-filled or 1s orbital is of hydrogen. If you in public examination, the question will be like explain the structure of diborane. For that, you have to draw the structure of diborane and you have to write these points which is given in a structure of diborane. Okay. Let's see the uses of diborane. Diborane is used as a high energy fuel for propellant, and it is used as a reducing agent in organic chemistry, and is used in a welding process. Okay. Remaining, you will see in classes. Thank you.